Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to create SKUs for your online store. Now before we get started, let me just say one thing. Depending on the complexity of your store, what kind of things you sell, how many categories you have for your items, everybody is going to need a different type of SKU format. And I will have a link below to a blog that'll kind of break it down for you and explain some formats that may work better for you. But for this particular video, I am showing you how to make SKUs for an online store, such as a clothing store that I own. This format may or may not work for you, but if you want to see an example of how I make SKUs and manage my inventory, then keep on watching this video. You may be wondering, why are SKUs important? Well, SKUs are important in tracking your inventory in case something gets lost or something needs a replacement, or in case there's an order issue. They're also important because they contain important information such as the vendor that you use, the color of the item, the product name, and stuff like that. So without further ado, let me just go ahead and show you guys and let's get right in. Alright, so if you guys see me looking down while I explain this to you, it's because I have my handy dandy laptop to show you guys what I'm doing. So if you're looking here, the SKU format that I'm using is the vendor product code color size. So if this doesn't make sense quite yet, don't worry because it will in the end. So let's say that we order from a vendor called Subscribe Now. So our vendor code in this case would be SN. That's personally how I do it. You don't have to do it that way. You can come up with your own little abbreviations and whatnot. But for me, for example, it's just going to be something that's short and easy to remember the vendor. Oh, let me mention one more thing. I also organize them in tabs down here where you can add and delete new tabs. So if I'm ordering from Los Angeles, I'll have all my Los Angeles vendors in this tab. And if I'm ordering from Alibaba or overseas, I will separate those vendors into another sheet. So that's one thing to take note of. Now that we have a vendor code for the vendor that we're purchasing from, we're going to go ahead and write down the product name that we made up for that item. So let's say we ordered this dress, and for this dress, I want to call it the night out dress. Then what I would do is I would create a product code for it that's going to help us remember that product. So for me, it's going to be NOD, so night out dress. And then the vendor here, I'm just going to put the abbreviation. So in this case, it'll be SN. And then the UPC is what comes on the tag when you order it from the supplier. You just take this number and punch it into that. So in this case, it would be 036-000-291-452. The reason we want to keep track of the UPC is because UPC actually stands for Universal Product Code, and you can find that product immediately just by having that number. And I like to just put in the color that we ordered, and in this case, they call this color just black. Sometimes they have strange names for it, like light blue 1020 or heather gray. So I just write that down in case I ever want to repurchase that product again. I can know what color I ordered from that specific supplier. In this case, it's just black, so it's nice and easy. And then I already had the colors and the color codes created before I made this video just to make it a little bit easier. So in this section here, you would just create color codes for your colors that you sell, the same way you created codes for the vendor and for the product. So now you can see that red is RD, blue is BL, black is BK, and so on. And same with sizes, depending on what kind of sizes you sell, you also want to create a size code for that so we can put it into our SKU later on. So now, having all this information, let's say that we have this new dress from Subscribe Now. So now that we have all this information, we can go ahead and create a SKU following this format. So let's go ahead and go over to Shopify or whatever platform you use for your business and create a product with this SKU number. Go ahead and go to Products, select Add Product, and let's go and put in the title that we agreed to have. So night out dress is going to be the name of this item, and put whatever you want in the description. Usually I like to put in the product details such as the material it's made from, how it runs, colors it comes in, and some of the other details. And then once you go ahead and add the pictures and all that and put in your pricing, you get down to this inventory section. This is where you're going to be putting in the stock keeping unit. So again, our format is going to be the vendor, the product code, the color, and the size. I want you to do this with me in a way. Our vendor here is going to be SN. So the beginning of the SKU is going to be SN dash night out dress. So it's going to be the product code like we mentioned. The color, which in this case is black, and the size. When we add the other sizes, we're going to change this, but just put your smallest size for now. and then the UPC is going to go here, which we marked, and that is it. So make sure you have track quantity on, that way if it's sold out, you can let your customers know and they're not purchasing things that you don't have. And then down here, you can fill all this out later. This section is important only if you're not offering flat rate shipping, such as USPS priority mail. And then down here, you wanna go ahead and click options. And then you wanna put down all the sizes that you offer. So let's say we offer small, medium, and large. We can go ahead and click done. And then what you do is you scroll down to the variance section to fix the quantity first of all. And then you want to click edit on the two that you did not put the SKU in for. And what I do here is I just go ahead and change this to medium, and then I'll copy this, do that, and change this one to large. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure to copy the UPC and then click edit on the other two variants and add that in. So that is going to be it. Now you're going to have a way to track these new products that you received, and it's just going to be a lot easier in the future when you're dealing with bulk ordering and all that. This is one of the ways that I do it. Of course, there are probably other ways to do it and probably other more efficient ways to do it. One more tip I have for you before I end this video is use Google Sheets instead of Excel. It is free where Excel is not. It literally has all the same basic functions that you get with Excel. Getting formulas, copy and pasting the cells, merging the cells. It has all those features, but you don't have to pay any money for it. So that's all I have for this video. I hope it helped you guys out. If you want to learn more about how to start an online business, make passive income, stay motivated, all that good stuff, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and like this video because it helps me out. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!